Hi everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful time. Today I would like to share my experience of using this newly released Zedu UHD 8000 media player. This one is capable of upsampling and playing up to 8K using AM Logic 928XK SoC in their Android operation system, featuring 2 slots for hard disk drive, which is capable up to 16 terabytes each side. For the DAC is using ESS9069Q DAC with balanced design. Movie playback and video files playback, everything works as described, so I have no problem there when I try, right? I try with my old plasma TV as well as I try with new LG 4K TVs, and everything works perfectly fine in watching movies without much of motion glare or anything like that when it's upsampled, so which is pretty impressive. But I'm not really home theater or video guy, so I'm gonna stop there. So I will be mainly focusing on sound quality and build quality of this unit. UHD 8000 is full size 19-inch component that comes with ears to mount on the full-size rack. Also come with fully featured remote control, as well as you can use pretty much everything on Zedu app. So I try both, everything works very easily. The app system is simple yet intuitive and well featured. For the hard drive, I'm only using B1, so I only have one extra. So I load some music and media files in there and I test it out. Streaming music, watching movies that I loaded in there. So it works really nice. When I was listening on my streaming setup, I try Amazon Music, Spotify, Tidal Connect, Spotify Connect, everything works great. Resolution and noise control is very good. It has signal to noise ratio of 123 dB for balanced circuit, and it can also have gain control, or it can be used as a streamer pre-DAC media center. My favorite part is the usability, the build quality, the full-size component that featuring dual bit to load your hard drives, so you can have a bunch of your music or your movies in there. It has a one USB-B input, and I will show all the inputs and outputs right here in the screens, but there is no I2S support as far as I understand, but it has HDMI out and HDMI audio out and regular standard HDMI out, and all that feature in here. As usual, like all Zedu products, it has 3 antennas, 1 for Bluetooth and 2 for Wi-Fi. I use all of them and it works great. Loading the hard drive is super easy. You just slide it in, 3.5-inch size drive, and you just close the lid and push it in, and it will automatically lock in and loaded, so you don't have to do anything. So that is very nice feature. If you have a bunch of digital music files, this is the one that probably you've been waiting for. The app is called Zedu Controller. So when you open the box, they have you can scan that code, so you can scan it for manual download or app download, both available for iOS and Android. So this is the main menu on the app. These are some of the music that I loaded. And next one is streaming. So you can do Tidal, Qobuz, high-res audio, everything in here, plus cloud drivers and these kind of UPnP streaming and Plex as well, and Tidal Connect and everything. It also have a beta of Jellyfin. And setting, you can go through everything here. And another, my favorite thing is each output or each audio outputs, you can set different type of PEQ or equalizer setting, so which is very good. Plus all those have volume pass-through mode, so which is very good feature. Right now, the DAC filter, I'm using standard as it came from the factory. And next thing is the cast, right? If you hit cast, this is what you will see. Let's hit home, then it will show the media center. So that is a menu system, and you can also select inputs from here. Let me show you my favorite feature of this UHD 8000, that is EQ. So every output have each output dedicated tuning that you can tune it to your liking. So that is the big plus. If you hit EQ configure, you can configure it. So that is very simple, or you can configure each output. So when I was using the TV screen, mainly I use remote control. It works great. Everything combined. This one component can handle a lot of things for your system. Even you can play it directly to your power amp and just pair with your speakers and you will get it going. So that is very straightforward system and setting and design that they made it possible. So when I start auditioning this UHD 8000 in this system, I listen mostly through internet drive that I loaded in there, including sound sample. So everything works as it should, and sound is very clean and precise sound. Overall, sound is neutral and very transparent sound. It will totally shows the actual recorded music sound quality, dynamic, vivid, and spacious sound. Micro detail and resolution. This ESS 9069Q totally reveal it to you in good way. Wide soundstage and spacious sound. It can create nice and airy soundscape that you can enjoy listening to it. And bass lines are very precise and clean as well. Very good mid-range reproduction with natural and neutral sound all over the mid-range band. Highs and upper mid bands are clean and precise and spacious sound. Total hi-fi sound quality that you will hear it back. So when I try USB input feeding from my Sony Music server, sound is a little bit more refined because that is anything that it put out remastered to DSD. So always sound a little nicer than the right playing. So that is one thing that I noticed, a little bit more forgiving for me, my taste wise. So when I was listening to a lot of music, one thing with this kind of revealing DAC and neutral and transparent sounding component is if the music is bright, it will sound bright no matter what kind of speakers or amplifier you use, right? When I pair with this Accuphase E4000 and this S1EX, I was listening to regular tracks like Dire Straits, Dua Lipa's, and Stings and everything, right? Even like Sabrina Carpenter's, all the modern music as well. It sounded nice, but after 3-4 sounds in my reference level around 75-80 dB range, I can get a little bit tiring for me personally. Please keep in mind, I'm testing everything as out of factory setting, and then I switch my amplifier to this Musician X9 300B tube amplifier connected with Monos Audio silver XLR cables, and even with a 300B tube amp, it can get a bit of that feeling as well. It can get a bit bright in sound. So EQ is must for me if I'm gonna use this player. Although I totally love the way they design everything, but these kind of component has to have neutral and transparent sound in general, because these are gonna go in home theaters or hi-fi system. No matter where they put in, they are designed to work with any kind of environment or any kind of pairing components with transparent in sound signature. That is totally shows no matter what I pair with, I also tried Top-In B200 monoblocks directly connected to this UHD 8000 and it works great. Let's say if you want to have total control of your digital files, including movies and music, as well as UPnP or DLNA or anything that you connected to. For those of you who wants to add it to their home theater, it can configure a bunch of stuff in there too. So if I use this UHD 8000, I will load all my movies and video files on the one drive, probably drive 2, all my music files in the drive 1, and that's it. We're all set. Probably you don't even need to add a pre-stage, and you can control the gain through here. And then don't worry about the fan noise. You can totally disable the fan if you don't need it. So those are the features and functions and everything that I went through. For the sound quality, this is total transparent and very good neutral sound that you will hear it back. So everything combined with one component can handle all the digital needs, so I can easily recommend it to you, my friend. You're gonna probably fall in love with it. That's it, my friend. That's all I want to share. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Did you say I've got a lot to learn? Well, don't think I'm trying not to learn. Since this is the perfect spot to learn, so teach me tonight. Starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. So teach me tonight. The sky is a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? The graduation's almost here, my love. So teach me tonight. 'Cause you know what's gonna teach us. The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? see.